This is the Govee Glide triangle light panels. Let's open it up and take a look. Okay, so what you see here is everything you get in the box. You get 10 panels, you get a couple different cables and connectors and a level and some, each one has this double-sided tape on the back. So I'm going to figure out how to get these set up. I'm going to get them all paired together and get them on the wall so we can see what they look like. So before I hook it up to the wall, actually, I did get one hooked up here, and we got the power cable, and it goes into these little grooves here, which I can show you on this one here. It's like a little socket here on the bottom, kind of hard to see there. And these fit right in there. But you do have to be careful because they are directional. You can see that there. So this arrow pointing in means it has to go in where this arrow is pointing here. So this only fits in this slot. It will not fit into, there's 3 slots on each one. It will not fit into these other 2 slots. It only fits in that one. So it always has to go in one, and then I can hook these 2 together because this is the out one here. And now these 2 are linked, and there you go. And so you can just keep going through and link them all together, and then you can make cool patterns. So I'm actually going to do that before I get it on the wall so you can see what it looks like. All right, so I finally got them all linked together here, and I will warn you right now, a very easy mistake to make is that when you have these, let me turn this off. You have these, they only go into the back one way. So you got your contacts on here, and when I put these all together, even after reading the instructions several times, I put them all together and my lights only lit up to this one. I went back and I looked at every single one of these. I put this little thing in backwards. So I thought the contacts should go this way, but actually they should go this way. And so I had to take the links apart and redo it to get all the things working. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take a look in the Govee app, and I'm going to get them on the wall so you can see them better. And I'll show you how the Govee app works, and we'll go from there. So we're going to put these things on the wall, and one thing you really need to know is that when you're putting them on the wall, you need to make sure you put this in before you actually put it on the wall, because once it's on the wall, it's kind of there, and it's a lot harder to get to the slot in the back. So put this on before you put it on the wall. Just a little tidbit for you. All right, so I got them all mounted on the wall here, and what you need first before you do anything else is the Govee app. You can see that there. And then that is how you'll set up your lights. So I do have another set of Govee lights, so I have used the app before. It's super convenient, super easy to figure out. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to quickly set it up on the app here, and then we'll see how it changes with different settings. So right away, I have something here that says check nearby devices. And so I'm going to go ahead and hit add. And the lights may have to be on. It says the device is pairing. Please short press the on off button. And it's already pairing. And it gives you a little tutorial on how to set it up. It's literally just telling me how to set everything up. And now it is connecting. I just clicked through all that and now it's connecting. And now it tells me to start calibrating. Okay, what I actually did here before it fills in all the colors is it does have you select your pattern that you have on the wall here, which is actually pretty easy to set up. And then we'll just go to the next step. And now you can see that they are all lit. So this is what the lights look like at full brightness. Obviously, you can barely even see it because it's too bright. So I'm going to try and turn it down a little bit here for you. So you can see here it's just cycling through the different colors. And on the app here, there are lots of settings here for different colors, different effects. So let me see if I can set something up for you. A scene here. We have different scenes. Hopefully you can see those. We'll just select one here. We'll select fire. Now we'll select sunset glow. Now we'll select starry sky. So it's all just right here on the app. Really, really easy to use. And you can go through and actually change the color of each panel individually. It would take a little bit of time, but you could do that. And you just select the panel you want to change here. Select the color you want it to be. And then it changes to that color. Okay, so a couple pointers kind of on setting this thing up here is you definitely want to have the Govee app set up right away as soon as you're done. That's going to be the easiest way to set up. It's going to connect you to the Wi-Fi. It's going to be able to connect to those really easily, and it even senses it nearby, so you can set it up right away. And the Govee app is really easy to use. Now, setting up of the actual panels was a little bit trickier than I thought. You really got to make sure you have those tabs the right way. So that's going to be the biggest thing. And you want to make sure you have that tab on before you put it on the wall. But what I did, these are just kept on, not with the double-sided or with the tape that comes on the back of them. I actually use these adhesive glue dots, and those I just stuck on the back. I stuck 3 or 4 on the back of each panel, and I just want to get an idea of how those looked up there before I permanently stick them up there. And those glue dots are not, they're easy to pull off and move around. Now, when you use the permanent sticker that comes on the back, I've seen other reports of when you take it off, it does take off some of the drywall paper as well. So you want to be really careful with that. Maybe you want to mount it on something else before mounting it on the wall, or maybe you just want to mount it on something that's not drywall. But these glue dots here, they work well just for getting it set up on the wall. I don't think they're going to be a permanent fixture for those. They're not heavy at all. Actually, the heaviest part is probably this cord hanging down here, so that's going to be what pulls the weight on everything. But I think they look great. I think they're great accent pieces for like in the background of videos, or just like mood lighting for your office or your bedroom or wherever you like to be around. I think it's a really cool setup, and the fact that you can change every panel. And Govee is just a great company. Like I said, I have some of their other products, and I would highly recommend them to anybody. They make a whole smattering of different types of products. These are really cool, and yeah, I would recommend them to anybody. And hopefully you found this review helpful. Hopefully it helped you with the setup process, and I hope you enjoy them.